Settle in as we rewind the week with the latest edition of Monday Backspin from PGA TOUR.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Amanda Balionis, and thanks for joining me as we wrap up the Justin Timberlake Shriners Hospitals for Children Open in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, when you put Justin Timberlake in Las Vegas, you are bound to get one of the best celebrity pro-ams of the year. George Lopez, Cedric the Entertainer, Marshall Falk, Bo Jackson, and many more participated in the Celebrity Pro-Am with Timberlake earlier in the week. But the host wouldn't let anyone forget the reason why everyone was at TPC Summerlin: to support Shriners Hospitals for Children. Millions have been donated to help children since the tournament's inception. Now, this week was definitely all about the kids, but there was a major theme at TPC Summerlin, and that was home field advantage. There were 11 players in the field that were very comfortable on this course because they attended UNLV, but in the end, it wasn't the college graduates that came out on top, it was a resident. Las Vegas resident Kevin Na, in the end, would claim the victory at the first Fall Series event of 2011 as he won by 2 strokes over fellow resident Nick Watney. This has been a long, hard wait for the veteran as he spent the last 8 years on tour winless. Remember, he turned pro right out of high school, but he's been so close so many times, recording 28 top 10 finishes. It took his 211th career start to put one in the W column.
After an 8-year wait, Kevin Na breaks through on the PGA Tour. And he does it mere minutes from his own house.
And of course, this week is about more than just the victory, as a lot of guys are out in the field fighting to get within that top 125 on the money list. Of course, only the top 125 get their PGA Tour cards for the following year. And there was definitely a lot of movement this week as Steve Flesh moved from 131 outside of the cut line to 124th, while David Hearn moved from 125 all the way up to 108th. I have a feeling those guys will be sleeping a little bit better tonight. But for more on what was so memorable out in Las Vegas this week, let's touch base with Bob Stevens, who has a personal perspective.
Amanda, Las Vegas is a city of stars. Justin Timberlake, Earth, Wind and Fire and Company raised hundreds of thousands of dollars in a great concert on Saturday night here in Vegas to help the real stars of the show, the PGA Tour pros and the Shriners and their children. The Shriners support 22 hospitals around North America that take care of kids who need help. My own daughter was one of them. She had major back surgery a year and a half ago at a Shriners Hospital, and now she is continuing to live her dream, and maybe someday she'll be a star. The PGA Tour moves on with a whole lot of stars to the Fries.com Open in Northern California next week. Tiger will be there, Rocco, Ernie Els, young Patrick Cantlay, and the PGA Tour Network as well. Our live coverage of the opening round begins at 2 o'clock Eastern on Thursday from the Fries.com Open. Amanda?
Thanks, Bob, for sharing such a personal story and such a great example of how Shriners really helps children all across the country. But for now, we're heading across the country to California for the Fries.com Open. Remember, this will be Tiger Woods' first appearance since the PGA Championship, and Ernie Els will also be there. So this is not a preview that you want to miss. Be sure to tune in on Wednesday on PGA Tour.com.